Just stumbled on a way to get worms for your worm farm. Worms in Japan, the small ones, I'm talking about maybe a third or a fourth of the size of an adult worm, costs about 40 cents a worm. That's right, 40 cents a worm. Like, I'm gonna pay 40 cents a worm. So I've seen a lot of worms, big worms. I'm talking about adult, fully grown, they don't get any bigger type worms, right? Huge, just big boys. The types of worms you want, the types of worms that are gonna go through trash and have a lot of offspring and, you know, have a merry time. Well, I've been putting down all this ground cover, right? And today it rained, so it was all, I mean, on the bottom there's water because the ground cover, the weeds I convert to ground cover, and they were stuck on the bottom. So basically I was just moving the weeds. I was like, wow, there's a big old worm. And I was like, you know what, maybe they're just all coming up and feeding now. It's evening time, it's a little cooler, sure enough, I just was moving stuff around, pulling out weeds, and there was just big worms. Like my jar's full, basically. I need a bigger bucket, black bucket with things, and I could probably catch 100, 200, 300, 400 worms, right? So now I have a way, so the whole riverbank is full of these massive worms. Now I know how to get them, right? And I can now populate worm farms. Maybe I could even sell worm farms, right? To folks. You want to buy a worm farm? Already ready to go with worms. Each worm farm has, you know, I don't know, 100 worms. And you know, my problem is I don't speak Japanese, so how could I sell anyone on a worm farm? Plus, people really don't know what worm farms are, I don't think, or what they produce, unless I showed them. But I think I could probably make worm farms and just have them ready to go. Guess that's what I'm going to do. So I'm headed now to Okara Farm. It's late. I was going to go home, but you know, I'm going to go there and I'm going to deposit my worms because I know they're hungry and I've got all this food in there. I got too much food in there right now, and I want them just to start devouring this food and being happy. So yeah, that's, you know, it's like every problem I have is like, gosh, where do I get worms? Well, you just have to look and you can find them. Just have to look. It's so easy to just, I just go pay, you know, $8 for 10 worms, you know, so, or 20 worms. So, you know, if I want 200 worms, that's $80, right? $80 for 200 worms. I probably could catch 200 worms now easily in an evening. I could probably start around, I don't know, I'm gonna check, I'm gonna try watering during the day and seeing what it's like, you know, because maybe they'll come up during the day. But they want it cool and dark, so I'm thinking evening, water late afternoon, and then come in the evening, and they're all there. They're all coming up at night because they're light sensitive, so you want to do it at dusk, and they're right there. So it's kind of cool. I'm actually going to go a different way today. I'm just curious what way, this way, I think that might be. I don't know if that means no entrance, one way. I don't have a one way. Be careful. I don't know. Well, hell. Let's try. I don't know where this road goes, so I'm exploring. I'm trying to go a different way here. This is actually the train station I always see. Ah, okay. This isn't the way I want to go because there's cars and stuff here. Anyway. Okay. Well, as you can see, you know, it's like when I'm driving, I'm driving. When I'm talking, and I've been doing this for 8 years, and I don't really look at the camera that much unless I'm stopped, like now. So you think, oh, he's driving, but no, I'm actually stopped. So, I don't know why I said that. I guess because Bert was like, hey, you know, you're driving and talking. Well, you know, how many times do you have a conversation in a car? It's not like you don't have a conversation in the car. If it's like I'm having a conversation with myself in the car. People talk all the time in the car. It's not like, oh my God, don't talk, you're driving. You're recording yourself, you know? Yeah, I'm recording myself. But I'm here looking at the road, periodically looking down, just like if I'm talking to someone, I'm gonna be glancing at them periodically. So, you know, doing what I do is really no different than me talking to someone in the car. I always keep a safe distance, like look at that car in front, look how far I am behind it, you know, so anyway, little side. But what I'm really excited about is my worms.